Hello.
Messy.
MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod all the time. MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod with Mac and Mike.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, wow, guys. Welcome back. Welcome to MessyPod Quarentina Edition, episode number 1. That's
Honestly,
right, motherfucker.
honestly.
This is not season 3. Shut up. No. We said we would be back. We didn't say we'll be back with season 3. And
this is not what we wanted. We said 3 weeks.
Is that what
not thinking that Corona would be like, damn.
Yeah,
the
not
sequel.
thinking that. Yeah, thinking everything was going to get worse. We did not expect that. Literally right after we finished that season finale, things just got worse, and we were like, oh
yeah. Well, first they started to open back up.
Yeah.
First they started to open back up again, and we were all like, oh.
Yeah, we were all like iffy about it in the first place.
Then, I mean, you still were good. I wasn't. I mean, you were like still being like, I'm going to stay productive, but like things opened back up. And I was in the gym like that.
Right away, you were.
Right away.
Like, are you sure?
I'm still in the gym. I remember I would call you.
And I'm still like, are you sure?
I drive an hour and a half to and from every day to Orange County. Because there's one crunch that's open, and there's not a lot of people there, and everybody actually listens to the rules. There was one up by you in North Hollywood now, because, surprise, I moved, by the way.
Yeah, you did. You moved. Yeah. Update cast.
Update cast. There was a gym, a crunch that was open in North Hollywood, and, like, everyone would go. And the thing is, like, the WeHo gyms were, like, crowded, but everybody was, like, wearing gloves, masks, everything. The North Hollywood ones... Like, I'd go up like a dick in a whorehouse. What's happening?
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what's happening.
It sounded like the computer like censored you for yourself. They said, no, Mike, he cannot say that. This is a forbidden sentence. They're always watching. You want to repeat that?
There was a gym in North Carolina, and I would go up wrapped up like a dick in a whorehouse. Like, I was wrapped up, but I need to work out. I'm stressed. I have a lot of anxiety. I have a lot of aggression.
We all do. I think all stress.
But these people would go to the gym. They weren't wearing a mask. They weren't wearing gloves. What is happening?
What?
MessyPod
Quarantine Edition.
I hate Zoom so much. I hate Zoom podcasts. But I don't want to infect you because God knows I'm not being as safe as you. I'm being safe, but I'm not being as good as you.
It's okay. I miss my family.
I miss you. I miss you. Look, you're so cute. Look at you.
No,
you look exactly the same.
I'm adorable. Oh no, I'm probably like 5 pounds heavier. I don't even know.
Wow, is Trixie Mattel still following you?
Yes, Trixie Mattel still following me on Instagram. Stay mad. Hashtag stay mad. Hashtag I'm just so famous and you're like so not. And
fuck you. It's fine. It's fine. Speaking of, you want to know why I'm extra bitter?
Why?
This is bitter cast. I got casted on another show.
You did?
And then we were going to go to Italy for 3 weeks. And then Corona came back.
Oh yeah, and then every country is not allowed to travel.
Not going nowhere. So guess who's not doing nothing? I'm mad.
You're mad. Stay mad. Hashtag stay mad.
I'm mad.
But you did get a new job. I feel like this is just going to be a Mike update podcast.
No,
you have so many more updates than I do.
Well, that's because it's different.
Ever since we ended this podcast, I haven't gone anywhere. Where am I?
I've done a lot. I've done a lot. I've done more than I want to say because I don't want people to be like, you're not being responsible. I am being responsible. I wear a mask everywhere I go, and I don't go to big parties. I'm not Jake Paul. I'm not any of those people. But I mean, like, I did get a new job. This is my third career path of the year.
That is so true. Wow.
I'm stressed.
What a year for you. Honestly, what a year for everybody.
Honestly, today, and here's the thing. It's, you know our friend Marco, the one who we've been talking about we want on the podcast.
Yeah, the one that we're going to get on the podcast. We're going to force them.
Well, he's officially one of my clients, the only one keeping me alive during quarantine right now. I've become my own company of like social media consultant because it hasn't worked for me yet, but hopefully I could do it for others. That's my pitch. And Marco's a friend of mine, and he's like, they have no one running his social. And I'm like, you have videos with millions of views on your channel. And he's like, yeah, can you monetize those? And I was like, oh my God, Marco. So I'm now in charge of running all of his social channels and making new like YouTube content because they want to come up with like original Marco YouTube content. So I'm coming up with stuff like that. So who knows, Mac? We would love to have. Let's book Mac does it if he's busy.
Yeah, I can make a show. Honestly, you can probably do like some type of show, maybe like a fitting show he does, or just like when because like that fashion show video he puts out gets like pretty hefty views every year he does it. He can always do like some like mini series before the show. Well, so it's like him actually creating the outfits for the show.
We have a lot of those in play. The thing with Marco is it's tough because he doesn't.
This is now
like,
Pitchcast.
Yeah, Pitchcast.
What's your favorite show?
He doesn't like to be in the stuff. Like he doesn't. He wants like some videos where he's in it, but he wants a lot. He's like come up with.
I know
like,
he didn't like show his face for the longest time. I've been following him. It was always his face was always covered with his hands. Yeah. I was like, what's the tea?
Exactly. So I came up with a series idea that I could do on the channel that's not just about necessarily like the underwear or the clothes I want, but like the people that wear them and put personality behind it. So I came up with an idea called Dirty Laundry.
What?
Because that fits the brand of like, he sells underwear, but he's also a fashion designer, but I want to bring in the people that walk in his shows of like all different walks of life, like all different races, sexualities, body types, and everything. Bring them in, put them in like Marco gear, and then ask them like truth or dare questions to like figure out their dirty laundry or whatever. And I figured out that would be like a fun little series to do for like his brand. I don't know. That's one idea.
I don't know. Test it out. Comment down below. What do you think of our pitches?
Aris is going to be the first one to do it. But I'm mad. I've had a long fucking day. I went in today to optimize everything. I pitched 15 video ideas. Love that I can come up with video ideas for him. I can't do that for myself. My channel has been stagnant for weeks because I can't come up with anything to do. I have no money to buy stuff. I'm just sitting here alone. But for the video idea I have that's going to come out this month, I need 5 straight people. And we were like 5 straight guys. We need 5 straight guys. And we all look at each other and we said, great, all excited. Does anybody know straight guys? And I was like, I don't. Do you know any straight guys, Matt?
Oh my God. Do
you know 5 straight men right now? Name them.
Do I know 5 straight men right now?
Yes.
Name 5 straight men. Name a woman. What? Name a woman. Have you seen that video?
Yes.
A video on the street. Just a woman? Yes. A woman? Anyone? Yes. Why is it so hard?
But do you have if you had to text, reach out to 5 straight guy friends to help you with the project right now, could you do it?
I can do 2. That's about it. Probably just 2.
And then you got to find people that will do it
no,
honestly for free and then honestly at noon on a weekday, and then also find straight guys that are comfortable with doing stuff based around sexy fashion and underwear, and a lot that gets rid of a third, half of them, because they're oh, it's good, it's so good. So I'm literally now pitching to people. I'm like,
you gotta go to an art school, find those art kids, those straight art kids, those straight boys. You know,
because you know what,
straight art boys.
Yeah.
I describe it. I just can describe it, and I'm no, it's just you know.
Well, the thing is, I look up, I see things where I was let me see what the competition does. So I was okay, let's go look at what Underwear Expert and Andrew Christian and those people are doing. And they'll be this is our straight friend. And I'm I've fucked him 6 times. He's not straight. None of these boys that they're this is our straight friend. One of them was literally my ex-manager from Studio 71. And I'm he's gay as fuck.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to say no names, but we know who it is.
Yeah, we know.
So
we
that's
saw him
where
at the dinner.
If you know any straight guys, send them my way because I've been sitting here all day, literally all day. My job has been cast 5 straight men, and it's been a struggle.
Should be a thing, a video if quarantine ever finishes, if the world ever finds the cure, we should make like a Billy on the Street type video of us walking down what we owe and saying, name 5 straight men you know right now. Name 5 straight men you are friends with on your contact list, right?
Yes.
And prove it.
Yeah, prove it.
Right now. Don't even think right now. And then prove it.
But it's good. It's my new exciting thing. If I can get 2 more clients, and if I could have like a Rolex of like 3 clients that I work for a month, I will be happy and do my shit on the side. That's my current life choices. What about you? What's going on with the world of Mac? Are you getting paid? Are you having fun? Are you living life?
World of Mac is things are happening. I'm still doing business talks and signing contracts for more negotiations for things and trying to sell more things, still making merch.
I saw your new chaotic merch. It's just the first. Okay, I've like told you before.
Your volume went up like 5.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what just happened.
I'll be back. I will tell you, you've made merch in the past. So I'm like, oh my God, that's cute. And I genuinely thought it was cute. But this chaotic stuff, like I want a chaotic shirt or hoodie. Like actually gonna buy it.
It'll take like a month or 2 to get to you. But like, hey, you know. There you go.
No, definitely want it.
But yeah,
also,
that's because for this one, I have an actual like graphic designer helping me. On the other one, it was just like me basically sending them stuff, and then they'll like make the clip art version of what I created. And that's why I left it, because I was sending them like my prototypes for my merch beforehand was like so much like it was so better than the actual like merch that they were producing for me. And I was getting so pissed off. I was like, what the fuck? Why can't you guys print this shit? Like, what's happening? And for this one, I have an actual graphic designer that's like making all this typography and all this shit for me. And so,
okay.
I keep on like spitting random ideas at them, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll think about that. We'll think of making it work." So we're trying to. Well, before I like how your rants or like your talks are always about like, oh, sex, oh, working out,
we haven't discussed the service.
Moving. And
hey, excuse me for not having business opportunities flying my way. Excuse me for not.
I'm making these deals. I'm making these contracts. But what was I saying?
You have merch opportunities. You're just so fucking rich.
Oh yeah, before quarantine happened, also we were looking into making like I want to do more than just shirt. Like I wanted the entire store to be like a weird version of a Hallmark. And so I wanted to sell like a random like novelty things. We wanted to look into like candles. We look into like pool floaties and all that stuff. We might like sell a puzzle.
A puzzle?
Like, yeah, but like, you know, all this COVID stuff happened and like everything's closed down, so we can't really do that. So all we're just doing is just shirts and shit. I don't know. I just wanted to be like weird and like memey. Yeah, I want to be memey. I want to be meme. No, I don't want to be meme. But I just
you should come out with a Where's Waldo book, but fighting the straight.
Finding the straight.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's like, no, it's finding the TikToker. Whoever's dancing in the corner.
Oh my God. I want to translate into, I actually want to talk about like influencers, because speaking of TikTok, also, would you be upset if TikTok got like deleted?
I mean, personally, no, because I haven't been on it that much. I mean, we're not the people that are really, I mean, I like it. It's cute.
It's cute.
But I don't know. I feel like it'd be a weird way to end. But I feel like everyone knew the app was ending. I mean, no one ever said or thought that the app was going to be here forever. I don't think anyone expected it to be such a like harsh end like it would be. I don't actually think it's actually going to be banned.
Well, but I heard Instagram's coming out with its own version of TikTok for Instagram Stories.
And they gave me access to it very early, and I just checked it out for a few seconds, and it's I'm like famous. I don't know if you know this. I'm like famous. But yeah, they gave me access to it, and it literally looks just like TikTok, but it's like Instagram, of course. Facebook steals everything from everyone. They made their own Snapchat version of And so what was I saying before that? You made me lose my train of What are we talking about?
Influencers, deals, you
Deals,
being successful,
TikTok.
me doing nothing but.
I think this entire ban talk is Trump is trying to push Microsoft or the CEO of TikTok to sell all the servers to the United States.
Yeah.
So Trump can then brag about that, being like, "Oh, I just helped the economy. I just bought TikTok. Me, I'm great. I'm amazing. I just pressured them to buy TikTok." You know
that makes sense.
I think that's what he's doing right now. And either way, if it doesn't work and nothing like the deal doesn't happen, then he'd be like, "Oh, I just banned TikTok. I just stopped the Chinese from attacking us." But if it happens, he's like, "Oh, we helped the economy with TikTok." You know, either way, he wins.
Mac,
I'm bragging right.
Do you understand how the people that support Trump think? I just said it, but my parents and people in my family literally FaceTime me, and they love calling me like to change my view of politics. Because I will say, like, I'm like a solid, like, I don't agree with a lot of Democrats, and I don't agree with a lot of Republicans, because I don't agree 100% with either side. I think everybody needs to calm the fuck down. But I will say this: when I have people that are super far right call me and say, the left is making up the pandemic.
I hate that.
And the second Joe Biden wins, coronavirus is gonna go away. What? Yeah. What?
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. I hate that, like, entire political lingo. Just people like, the left, these liberals, these libtards. I'm like, why is it such an aggressive form? Like, the nicknames are so, for both sides, the nicknames are like so aggressive. And I'm just like, what?
It is.
Why are we why? It's like such an aggressive climate. It's always been, though. Like, people act like this is new. It's like, no, look at history. Shit was aggressive since the founding fathers. They've all been fighting and yelling at each other since the beginning of the fucking country.
And that's why I don't want to deal with it.
Now everybody else has now a voice because of Twitter.
Yeah, like, I thought I was being so fun. Like, what's AOC? What's her actual name? AOC. Something Cortez.
Let's say AOC. I don't know how to say it.
You know who we're talking about, the queen of the internet, who we all want to be president one day, or at least I do, because I think she's amazing.
I don't think she'll ever run, in my opinion.
I don't think she'll ever run, but I would love it. But I jokingly sent it to a family member who's also like me, with my stances. And I was like, oh my God, we have to like mess with my dad. So like one day we can get this, we get the whole family behind them. I said, the only way I'll forgive them for voting for Trump is if they vote for this woman in the future. Like, ha ha ha, making a joke. And they came back with like, fuck her. Her political views will bankrupt us and ruin our lives. And I was like, I was just making it funny.
Yes, it's so aggressive. It is so aggressive. I don't know. It's a weird time right now.
It is a weird time. And it's
can't make
weird.
comedy. We can't talk about politics and comedy anymore. We gotta step back. We gotta be escapers now. We gotta cause the escapism. Let's make comedy about Neopets again.
I just want to be stupid. Everybody's always asked, like, what is your channel? I'm like, I want my channel to not even be about me. I want my channel to be like 15 minutes of stupid to get away from how awful everything else in the world is. That's it. That's it. And now at the end of this month, I got to go to a bachelor party that was supposed to be in New York City. So I was like, great. I'm going to show these Southern, because it's a Southern. Remember, I went to school in like the Deep South. I haven't seen these people in 5 years. Like, they knew, like, Mike, the frat president, who taught, like, and I'm going to show up, like, hey! Like, you know what I mean? It's going to be weird. They haven't seen me in 5 years. I haven't talked to
walk in
people.
Voguing.
Yes. I was going to, purse first.
Drop on the stage.
And I was like, I'm going to show up. And now it's in North Carolina. So I have to fly, because New York is shut down still, and nothing's going to happen there. So instead of being stuck in an apartment, we're renting a mansion in North Carolina. We're going to like go nuts for the weekend in North Carolina. So I have to go all the way down there. I haven't seen these people. I'm going to be trapped in a house with them. And I know they're all going to be like super right. And I know they're going to want to talk about it, because I remember what college was like, how much they hated Obama in the office. And I would just sit there like... So,
well, I do not condone you going to any type of party in the first place. I'm just going to say that out loud.
It's not a big party. It's literally...
Stay away from me. Stay away from me.
A group of 5 men that have all been tested and are all going to a safe location.
Sure.
So,
whatever. Wow.
Mac.
Wow, you're just like all the Tana Jones and
Can we talk?
Erica Pustulis.
Can we talk? Can we talk? Okay, listen, like
they made it. Did you see the article they wrote about me? They interviewed. I did not
about
know.
You?
No, yeah, they asked me about responses for all this, and then like I thought it was gonna be part of an article for like the responses. They wrote an entire article about interviewing me about my opinions on like influencers breaking.
Well, maybe it's because you just made a video that hit 2 million views, ripping people to shreds.
And also because I guess one of them like tried to apologize on the Note app, Erica Costell, and then I just saw that and I replied to that apology being like, that's not enough. And then they were like, we want to hear more about what you just said. And I was like, okay. And so I wrote an article.
Here's the thing, and this is what gets me mad about the whole. Let's talk about the cancel thing, because I feel like I've officially decided, because people are always like, why don't you hang out with other YouTubers, Mike? Like, why don't you hang out with other influencers? The guys like, why? Mac, I'm so happy we met when we did, because I can genuinely say, I fucking hate internet people. I hate them. I hate YouTubers. I hate TikTokers. I hate everybody. Everyone's like, you don't go to VidCon. I'm like, because I can't think of a worse place I would rather be.
I know. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, when it comes to finding, like, in my opinion, when it comes to finding, like, genuine people on YouTube right now, in all the muck of it, because it's so big and Google bought it and you can become a star off of the internet, it's like finding a diamond in the rough. Kind of a bit. I mean, there's a handful of us, but there's a lot of those people, and you can tell too when you're like behind the wall of it all. You can kind of tell who the people are like just jet set of getting to that point to like prove something to everybody.
Mac, everyone. If I go to my subscription list right now, and that's why I think I'm so uninspired to make videos. No one I watch makes videos anymore. My subscription list is literally empty.
Yes. My subscription box used to be like so filled every single day, but now it's like a small little, like just small chunk. And I'm like, I haven't unsubscribed from anybody. But no one's making videos anymore right now.
They've all left. And the thing is, everybody, like, I will make a post being like, what do you guys want to see me do a video about? And most of the comments are like, react to viral TikTokers. And I there's nothing more I would rather do less. Like, I don't give a fucking fuck. I don't care about. And
that's like the only thing to do right now.
I don't care about these kids. They're awful though. Like, when this is no longer the internet I want to be a part of, and it's like, it's a weird thing. I literally don't like these kids.
But yeah, you might not like these kids, but you know what you might like, Mike?
Shut the fuck up! You're segueing.
We need to do it. You might like this upcoming sponsor from Mack Weldon. Take it away, Mac. Thank you, Mac. Pull out your wallet, ladies and gents, because this little quarantine quiblet is sponsored by the one and only Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon will be the most comfortable underwear, socks, shirts, undershirts, hoodies, and sweatpants, and more that you will ever wear. Mack Weldon believes in smart design, premium fabrics, and simple shopping. Very simple shopping. Very simple click. Everything kind of just goes right through, and no complications. They have a line of silver underwear shirts that are naturally antimicrobial, which means they eliminate odor. They want you to be comfortable. So if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep it and they will refund you, no questions asked. Not only does Mack Weldon's underwear, socks, and shirt look good, they perform well too. It's good for working out, going to work, and every everyday activity you can think of. The folks at Mack Weldon have even created their own totally free loyalty program called Weldon Blue. Level 1 of Weldon Blue gets you free shipping for life. And once you reach level 2 by spending $200, Mack Weldon will start giving you 20% off every order for the next year. They're actually really, really soft. I have the sweatpants. I still wear them. I haven't been wearing them that much recently because it's hot. Really comfortable, and literally they are very odorless. I can 100% back that statement. I don't want to tell you why. I don't want you to think that I was wearing the same pair of underwear for a week, but no, it does its job. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/messy and enter the promo code MESSY, MESSY, for 20% off your entire order. That is MackWeldon.com/messy. Use promo code MESSY. Thank you, Mack Weldon, for sponsoring this podcast. Wow, that was great. That was beautiful. That was delicious.
How is your other stuff from Mack Weldon?
That's my other stuff. I really like my sweatpants, my snuggie. That's like the main thing I wear. I also got like a long sleeve and like the underwear. I wear the underwear sometimes too. The underwear is really fucking really fucking soft. And then the sweatpants are even softer. But I haven't been wearing the sweatpants that much recently because it's hot.
Oh, I got a hat and I shrunk my sweatshirt because I was an idiot. And I can't wash my own clothes, so I have to re-get another one. Whatever. It was super nice.
Just casually. Okay.
But no, let's go back. Okay. Could we say whether or not we like certain influencers? Are we like real enough to say that?
Sure.
Are you afraid? Are you fucking afraid?
I feel like I'm making it more and more clear now on the internet.
Okay. How do we feel about like the Tana, Jake Paul, Erica Costello? Like, do we like what do we want to do with them? Because I used to love, but now I'm like,
yeah, I used to be a stan. I used to be like, yeah, Tana, she seems like a cool person. Oh, she's so real. And then like more and more happened. I was like, oh, damn, no.
But it's like over the past year since we started this, you've done this fake thing, this terrible thing, this stupid thing. You've apologized for this, then you did this again, and you did like. How many times are we gonna let somebody continually be awful before we're like that's? But the thing is, no matter what, we could all cumulatively not like somebody, but if they want to come back, they're gonna stay around. Like look at Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star just came back. And we all know if Jeffree Star just goes about life and keeps making videos and doesn't ever address this again, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, literally.
Could be fine.
We all know that. I think that's what makes a lot more people a lot more angry online about just that fact, and they just can't escape it.
People get off on the idea of like being able to cancel somebody because I think it's like a power move. Like they think it's like, oh, I'm gonna take down somebody that I think is like so big and powerful on social media. But
like a revolutionary, you know?
But the truth is,
breaking down the gates of Versailles.
The truth is, and I will say it because listen, I don't like these people, and you're not going to agree with what I say, Mac.
Okay.
But I told you it's a new mic for season 3. As long as the influencer is not a fucking pussy who's afraid of a bunch of children on the fucking internet, there's nothing you can actually do to get fucking rid of them. And that is the truth. And like Shane Dawson is a fucking pussy who was bullied by children to get off the internet. If anybody ever tried to get if I had 20 million subscribers,
okay,
and kids tried
so we're
to
just
tell me
imagining
that,
now we're in fairy tale land.
If I had, and tell me what you would do if I had 20 million subscribers and I was making millions of dollars and kids wanted to call me a monster, I would become the worst monster in the entire world, and I would be paid.
I know. I feel like the only. I mean, also at the same time, all of this conversation, all of this like chatter online could cause YouTube and these big platforms to actually do something to these people's channels, and I think that's the thing that can happen in a situation if they do. That's the only way, you know, if they just decided to like demonetize or to delete their channels. But I doubt they would because that would be such a big, I think, legal thing for them too.
Well, they also need other. Like, I feel like you need, like, other big creators behind it. That's why I loved your video that you made, because you weren't attacking anybody in the video that you said. It was, like, an honest, like, critique. Like, for example, you say, hey, this is somebody that I genuinely grew up liking, but I wish that they would just sit down and take accountability instead of disappearing. That's not you hating on somebody. That's you just giving a genuine critique. And if bigger creators did that more often, then that might make a difference on the
I wanted to do. I mean, like, I never get angry I don't really get angry on my channel because my entire goal is to start a conversation, and I can't really yell, and that's not going to start a conversation. It's going to make people try to defend themselves if I just yell. And so I'm just like, hey, if you really want to listen, if you really want to know, if you're really actually sorry, this you're not doing it fully right, dude. You know?
It's very true. And I feel like it's a whole. Did you see the Meat Canyon video?
Yeah, yes, I saw it last night. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. First of all,
terrifying.
Makes the most terrifying videos or cartoons I have ever seen on YouTube in the history of YouTube. Like even more terrifying than salad fingers. You know?
But that is the internet that I sign up for. Like that is what I miss.
That weird stuff. It's the weird. Literally, he's like the king of the weird side of YouTube right now, in my opinion. You get stuck trapped just like watching a bunch of the videos, like staring at the screen, just like the entire time. Just confused.
And he's not like he makes fun of literally everyone and doesn't hold back, and that is something I wholeheartedly respect and love. Like he has Jeffree Star sitting on the... Hi, poor people.
Hi,
I
poor
wanted to be a
people.
re-person, so I sat down on my $50,000 Versace couch in my multi-million-dollar man.
It's like, yes, and I'm not here to talk about my troubles. I'm here to talk about the real problem. Black people dying. The pause, that part got me. Oliver heard that. He went, ooh. I'm like,
And the person watching it is just like this girl just like,
yes, yes, great, yes.
Oh God, but it's been a whole shitstorm. But I don't know. I think there's definitely gonna be like a little. I think there's like a Noah's Ark cleanse happening right now, and I feel like if you try to figure it out too much, you're gonna make yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna make yourself. Just all you can do is just keep on creating and just doing stuff, and then hopefully there's another side of the rainbow, and then suddenly you're like the big shot of YouTube. I don't know.
The way I see it is like, you know what? Stay in your corner and put out into the internet what you wish was there.
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel like that's the only thing you could do. And I don't know. I don't, even though I don't like these people or these influencers, I may not agree with them. You're never going to catch me making a video, like smashing them in a title and making a video talking about how I don't like them. That's not like a style.
Yeah.
Not like a thing. I don't know.
Something I do.
And I'm not the kind of person who has the following or education level or articulate way to make a video where like you do, where like, let me talk about why you were wrong and for these reasons. Like, I'm sitting over here with a cardboard cutout of Lindsay Lohan just being like, I don't like y'all.
I don't even have that much education. I don't even.
You're articulate.
I just know how to talk my opinions out in a way that makes people understand more, I guess. I don't even know. Yeah. I guess I just learned it from being in English honors my entire life.
English honors,
kid, you know?
Wow.
I used to write plays. No, I didn't.
I'm trying to think. Did we do it? Have I done anything like fun? Have you done anything fun? I mean, I've done things fun. Do I want to talk about them?
No, I went on a staycation. Was that right? Yeah, I think it was after season when I went. No, when did I pay my taxes? I don't even remember.
Did you pay your taxes?
Yes.
A lot of YouTubers don't.
Yes, I did. 100%. I did pay those taxes, and I am crying still. But I went on a little staycation in Manhattan Beach with the boys.
Oh yes! Oh my God!
For a weekend, just because I wanted a jacuzzi tub, and that was the only like hotel.
Did you fuck
really remote?
Jacuzzi? Did you fuck in the jacuzzi?
No, because we were just relaxing. I mean, we fucked.
Someone literally.
We've had sex in jacuzzis before. I mean, Mike, I'm cool.
Okay.
I can hang. So
I'm not even saying this to be cool, but somebody literally just asked me if I wanted to come over and have a threesome in a jacuzzi.
Jesus Christ! Don't
right now, like literally right now.
Who on Instagram? What?
No, they texted me. You up? Wait, you busy tonight?
Hey.
Yeah, I know. Here, I'll read it to you right now.
It says, hey, pal. Hey, you wanna have this threesome in this jacuzzi just right now?
Yeah, this is how it goes.
Right now, coming over. Hey.
You up tonight? ? You up to kick it tonight with blank and me in a jacuzzi?
Oh no.
Maybe.
Oh, jeez. No, Mike, I'm never seeing you again.
No, I'm not going to go. I know better than that. I haven't been doing much. I rented a house with Ari and them in Santa Monica last weekend, but I see them every day. What else have we done?
Your boys. Those are straight guys, you know? That's two.
No, okay, but here's the difference. Because Ari is a solid maybe. But Billy and Kyle are the kind of straight boys that like they'll be down to be in some of my videos, but not when it comes to like flamboyant underwear, because they'll be like, I don't want my boys to see me doing that. You know what I mean? My boys might see. You know what I'm talking about? Like straight people are like worried about people seeing that shit.
The image, the masculinity complex.
It's so toxic. I can't. It's so fragile. And,
how long have we been going? I don't even know. We can still talk more, whatever.
I mean, I miss you.
I miss you. We haven't seen each other since we filmed the Live, right? Yeah, that was the last time we saw each other.
Well, that's the last time we physically saw each other. Remember, I had a package delivered and you dropped it to me from your balcony.
Yes,
yes.
that.
I had a corona scare where I thought I had coronavirus, and I texted you. I was like, I think I have corona, and you literally responded, not surprised.
Hey.
But here's the thing, like, am I being as safe as you? No, because you're literally like the most responsible. You like don't leave your house, period. Good for you. I wear a mask everywhere I go. I wear my gloves. I get, anytime I'm in a situation, I pay $150 fucking to get day of tested. And I'm going, but here, like, and I know at the end of this month, I'm literally traveling to North Carolina. I also have to go home to New Jersey for a little bit beforehand because there's a layover. So I just made the layover 5 days. And I wanted to go see my sister because I haven't seen my family since January at this point. My sister's about to literally give birth. I haven't met my sister pregnant. And I'm like, she's going to spit out a child.
Just spit it up. She throws it up. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
but
happens.
I told her I was coming home, and she was like, and my sister's a lot like me, like mindset wise. Normally it wouldn't be a big deal, but she was like, honestly, Mike, not for nothing. Even if you get like a day of test when you get here, I still might not see you, which makes sense because if you get it too early, it still might miss it.
Yeah. There's still a period where it can take. Yeah.
And her worry isn't necessarily about her getting sick. It's like, okay, if I get sick and then I have to give birth, A, that'll make it complicated. And B, even if it's fine, I won't be able to hold my kid for the first 2 weeks that I have it. Which is like, I'm like, Christina, don't ever think you need to apologize for something like that. I'll wave from you from a window. And like, that's fine.
It might not even be for the first 2 weeks. I mean, if you get corona, it can last up to like 8 weeks.
No one knows what is happening.
Yeah, we don't know. It's a virus. That's the point of viruses. We don't know. We can't.
It is, and that's why. Like, I know some people might be listening to this and think that like I'm like super irresponsible the way I'm doing things. But like, if anything, I could not sit in my house. Like, if we were doing this since March, I could not like sit in my house solely and do that. I feel like as long as I'm not going to big events where large groups of people occur and I'm wearing my gloves and I'm wearing my mask and I'm doing all that, I feel like that's, in my opinion, okay. Obviously, could it be better? Yes. Is that a way that I think I could ever live my life? No. Do I agree with the people that literally actively protest like, I don't have to wear my mask? No, y'all fucking nuts.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah, I just feel like as long as, listen, if I have to go out and do my thing to the places where it's allowed to be there, as long as I'm respectful and I practice the safe precautions, I'm fine. That's my mindset. But I'm respectful of it because I feel like I'm not preaching at the same time. Like, for example, I know like you're much more safe than me. If you tell me, hey, no one's coming in my apartment and I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going to be like,
okay, was that your roommate? Your roommate like appeared in the mirror for like a second.
Oh, yeah, past, Mikey, you want to come say
hello?
Hi? He just said fuck Mac. Fuck Mac.
Hi, podcast. What's up? What are we talking about?
They're just like, is that your roommate? I was like, do you want to come meet?
It's the cool roommate.
He's sober.
Way cooler than
you. Oh, no. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Kicked off the podcast. Bye, podcast.
Wow.
Bye.
Our first guest of our quarantine season.
But no, like what I was saying, I will never argue with somebody basically saying that they're being too precautious during a pandemic. I feel like that's absolutely ridiculous. If I feel comfortable to do certain things, fine. But to tell somebody else who's being a better person than me and more precautious that they're choosing to do things wrong is ridiculous to me. I feel like the only time I ever would critique somebody is if they're actively harming somebody. Because with the whole mask thing, like, if you're wrong, the worst thing you're doing is wearing a piece of fabric on your face. And if you're right, you're saving lives. So, like, I don't see I don't know. What are your thoughts?
That's the tea.
How have you been? Because you've literally been inside since March. How are you?
I've been like out and about. I've been like once in a blue moon. You know, I saw my dad a few times.
Wow, you're crazy.
I saw my mom, not a few times. I saw my dad twice. I saw my mom once. Saw my sister once. Yeah, I've been seeing family here in like once in a blue moon. I haven't seen like all my extents, just my immediate family I've been seeing.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I went over.
I would do that, but I don't have my immediate family. I feel like the close circle of friends I have are the immediate family, but still, it's not like I could be better. 3 a.m. on a Saturday. It's not.
The thing is also because I'm not going out much because I'm not doing Lyfts. I'm not doing Ubers. I'm not doing any of that. No, I'm staying away from that. And I don't have a car, so I'm not going anywhere. You know what I mean? All I can do is walk places. Basically, that's why I'm always inside. Either I walk places or someone comes to me and picks me up. You know?
I did mushrooms on Saturday. That was like a thing.
Jesus Christ, how was that?
Fine. Did nothing to me. I've done mushrooms so many times, and it never does anything to me.
I know so many times.
No, I know it's it.
What's that to me?
But no, like if you go back a few podcasts, Mac, it's me telling you I've never done mushrooms. Like this is the past like few months, and then but the thing is they have never done anything to me, and I think it's because I'm not somebody who's eating like
a mouthful.
I mean, like
I'll get into a tea. Drink the tea.
I did the tea when I was in Palm Springs.
Oh.
That was it. The moon had like a cute little aura around it, but other than that, I was fine. It's not like I saw anything. I was just in like a good mood. I did it on Saturday, and I was fine. I don't know if I was doing a bunch of stuff on Saturday, so I don't know. I could have been overlapped by other things. So,
have you seen? There's a Reddit thread of when people like take acid and they like try to describe what they're seeing or take pictures of what they think they're seeing. The entire thread is just like people taking pictures of like countertops, being like, "Oh, dude!" Like, especially like if they have like wood doors, those wood patterns. There's always like, "Holy shit!" Like that's all it. That's the entire thread.
Well, acid is different. Acid is different. Acid will actually like make you like do that crazy stuff. The mushrooms have never done that to me. I feel like I've been in a situation where I've taken a lot of ecstasy that has making me like see. Have you ever like taken like so much ecstasy? I'm sorry, my roommate's back.
I have something to say.
What do you have to say?
To all my fans, being sober does not define me.
I have
very many other amazing qualities. I'm nice, funny, cool. That's it.
I
just wanted to clear the air.
We love a Tinder profile
to the podcast.
I was just telling them, have you like? I feel like the only time I've ever actually like, I feel like hallucinated was, believe it or not, from like ecstasy. Like I went to a sex party once.
Ketamine for me.
I hate ketamine, but ketamine was what they used to give me when I was like a sex worker underage. So like that's not a thing I like.
Oh my gosh.
That's why it causes me PTSD. That's why I don't like ketamine. I say if you give it to me, if you want to put this in your ear. Okay. Here, squat. Well, guys, we have a guest.
I think we need to end this podcast soon. I feel like it's going on for so long.
We can end it in a minute. We're talking. So here's the thing, because I'm saying for me, if I've ever done like something like ecstasy and I've been at a party, that's when like the lights move and then there's rainbow colors. I remember once I was at a sex party and this was like a real thing. I was taking a bunch of stuff, like a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
And then they were like, do you want to do a line? And I was like, sure. This was a long time ago, everybody. Mike has calmed down since. But I did a line I thought it was a line of cocaine. And they were like, well, it was a mound of stuff.
Oh no, was it
Jesus Christ.
And he's like, which one did you do? And I pointed at it, he goes, oh my God, that was all ecstasy. And I was like, oh no. So here I am, I'm naked. Like I'm in a group of people and I just sit down on the couch and I must have looked crazy. Because I'm naked on this couch. I have somebody laying on top of me. My head is going like this.
Oh my God.
I thought I was flying through like universes.
Well, that makes sense.
And then the person literally goes, I don't know, I think he got jealous that somebody was getting more attention than him. And he's like, okay, everybody has to leave. And I was like, I can't drive, right? I can't see. I can't. Like I got up to walk and I couldn't walk.
Get in that Uber naked.
I just went to sleep in the back seat of my car.
That's good.
Because I know if you put the keys in the ignition, you get in trouble.
Yeah, that's
so. I just went to sleep in the back seat of my car. Here I am in the middle of Hollywood. I made it, Mac.
Oh my gosh, Mike, what?
So everybody, I'm back. I have a mission.
Wow, we should just end it on that note. You know, that was beautiful. That was grand, actually.
What about you?
What about me? Do I have any ecstasy stories I want to show?
I want to do mushrooms with you and Oliver. I think we should all do mushrooms one day.
I don't know if I can trust you.
What do you mean?
I
If there's anything,
Mike.
I don't like when people think I
Mushrooms are
lie.
a gateway
I don't like
drug.
when people think I lie. I'm like, everything I openly talk about.
I don't know if I can do drugs with you.
Why not?
I don't stress you.
Mac, I will never push anything on you that's been made in a factory. But like when it comes to like weed or mushrooms, that's like natural. Like you could just like fall on the floor.
Them.
It's natural.
It's natural. Like you could fall on the floor in the woods and accidentally eat that. Like, oops.
Is that plant weed?
No, we got the plants are for a different podcast. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like one day we should do that, and then we'll have a podcast and review our experience.
Review our experience. Yeah, I mean, I want to do mushrooms one day. It's on my bucket list.
Hollister may not want to work with you afterwards.
Honestly, I think they stopped working with me altogether because Famebit closed, right?
Famebit
shut down. Yeah, that's done.
There goes all my sponsorship.
All right, I gotta go.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for being our first guest of.
Thank you. Round of applause.
Thank you. Goodbye, podcast. Goodbye, fans.
And there goes TikTok star.
He does have a TikTok of his feet, but that's
no, I don't.
And that's that. You know, where can people find you, Mike?
What?
Where can people find you, Mike?
At real Donald Trump.
You know, I blocked him on Twitter.
So did I. Where can people find you, Mac?
People can find me anywhere if you search Mac Does It. That's MACDOSIT. And you can find MessyPod anywhere if you search MessyPod. MESSYPOD.
And be sure to email us your stories, your hookup times, your gay agendas, anything you want us to like actually genuinely like talk about, or maybe do in the podcast. You never know, we might do it, or I might just like delete it if I think it's boring.
At messypod@gmail.com. And I think that's it. Listen to us on Spotify. Listen to us on all this other shit. YouTube.com/MessyPod. And be safe.
We'll be back. We're not officially back, but we'll be back.
We'll be back with the season 3. But these little cookies we're giving you, kitties, are to hold us over.
We're edging
to keep us sane.
We're edging, baby. Hell yeah! One day we're gonna bust. I'll see you soon.
And you have been fisted. Honestly,
ooh,
that's it.